Welcome to our channel. Welcome to YouTubeMount4. We have to type YouTubeMount4 Blue News, otherwise we're censored. So we apologize for the inconvenience. You have to type in YouTubeMount4 and the number 4. So subscribe, make a difference in the police department. We are here for you. We're in Tacoma, Washington. Come find us. Every cop knows where we live. We're on D Street. Come find us, and we'll have your story published before the press has the ability to prosecute you. We've done this several times before, and we've saved your careers. So here we go. I know the good part and the bad part. I grew up in city politics. Gambino and Banana were my godfathers. But I still have a channel that supports you, because you're out there every day making a difference. And 70% of you are not involved in the bad stuff. I grew up with you guys. So anyway, deputy would be alive today if judge had done her job, Riverside County Sheriff says. Now, this judge is liable for what she's done, but somebody has to grow gonads enough to hold her responsible and take her to court for murder. But she's a judge. Really. These are two different people. I'm not quite sure what they're trying to show here. The ears are a little different. Maybe they are the same person, much older. But anyway, deputy would still be alive if judge had done her job. Now, there's about 10 minutes of commercials before we get into that, so we're not going to do it. Riverside County Sheriff Chad Bianco and Deputy Isaiah Cordero, who was shot and killed during a traffic stop in Urupa Valley Tuesday, would be alive if San Bernardino County judge had sentenced the suspect shooter in 2021 instead of reducing the bail and releasing the shooter. We would not be here today if the judge had done her job, Bianco said during a Thursday evening news conference, where he identified the suspect as a 44-year-old San Bernardino resident, William Sher McKay. They eventually caught him. He shot at the cops. They shot back. They killed him. But he's dead. Deputy Isaiah Cordero, Riverside County Sheriff's Department. He was promoted to the motorcycle cop. Pulled somebody over at 2 in the morning, and he was approaching him to say, "Hey, you guys okay?" And they shot him. They just killed him. Somebody stayed with him until the ambulance arrived, and he was taken to the hospital, and he died. Everybody posted he's going to be okay. On Facebook, he's fine, he's perfect. They shot him. It's a terrible tragedy that could have been prevented by the legal system, said Bianco. McKay has an extensive violent past. He's got a rap sheet a mile long. Instead of sentencing him to 25 years to life, the judge let him go on bail. Shooting after shooting after shooting. Bianco chose not to further identify the judge because he's afraid. He's a scaredy cat. He needs to arrest the judge, but he's not going to because the chiefs of police are all involved in the satanic cult along with the judges. I'm not going to release that name. It's a San Bernardino County judge. So, police, we said you need to get rid of these county judges that worship Lucifer and kill cops. Here is a prime example. Bianco chose not to identify the judge. What a pig. You need to identify him. Cordero was killed while conducting a routine traffic stop on Golden West Avenue. It's not like they were out of sight of people. The suspect the guy was walking up on the car, and the guy produced a gun and just blew him away. People waited for the ambulance to come. There wasn't anybody armed who could shoot back. But then they put out the strips. The car pulled over, the guy started shooting at the cops, and they blew him away. So there you go. He killed the cop because he was let out of jail after crime. What is the minimum they say? There's like 50 arrests on this guy, but what is it? Okay, let's see. McKay was first imprisoned in 1999, according to the State Department of Corrections, when he was under 18, I guess. Well, but only the arrests after 18 show up. You can't see the arrests before 18 because the libtards have taken that right away. He was released on parole in 2001. Parole was dropped in 2005. He was again in prison in 2006 with a 13-year sentence for first-degree robbery as a second striker who counts assault. So he's blowing people away. He was released on parole in 2016 and discharged in May 2019. Then he was arrested again in 2021 with a gun. Released on parole within a few days. And then he shot this cop. He shot the cop. And the judge from San Bernardino County let him go. Unbelievable. Oh, and he's only suspect of shooting a cop. Yeah, what about when he peeled out of the car? All those chest cameras started shooting at cops and they fired back at him and blew him away. Deputy would still be alive if Judge had done her job, Riverside County Sheriff says. Duh! This is what we've been preaching about. This happens almost every 2 weeks to a cop. Actually, almost every week. A cop is shot because a judge didn't do their job. What a pig. What a hero. God bless. Thank you very much. To you, I give you the highest respect. I salute you. To you, you can kiss my royal rear. 2 different color eyes, so they're 2 different people. Brown eyes. Looks like hazel eyes, so they're 2 different people. Brown spots here, no brown spots there. So maybe it's like Obama or Hillary or 45 or Biden. They're all working with doubles, but he wasn't a double. Isaiah Cordero was killed because of a judge. So why is that judge not 6 feet under Mr. Sheriff Bianco? Unbelievable. Unbelievable evils. Riverside County Sheriff Chad Bianco said Deputy Cordera would still be alive if the San Bernardino judge sentenced the suspect shooter instead of letting him out of prison, reducing bail. God bless. Thank you very much. The guy should have been locked up and put in a FEMA prison, told to work or not eat. This guy he never should have been out of jail. He's a criminal, and he died a criminal. God bless. Thank you very much. We appreciate each and every one of you. And be safe out there. Never, ever, ever work singly. My God, always have 2 people in the car. That's stupid to work singly. He should have had a backup motorcycle cop with him. Riverside, you're guilty of that. But the judge is guilty of releasing this pig. God bless. Thank you very much. We'll see you tomorrow.